bridges, but it's quite big. It's quite big. Have a look at it. So we can play on this. What they are, so they're going to be hard working, quite vocal with the crowd, with the referee, and one of them ones. It's got to take the sting out of them. It's got to do us. It's got to do the basics really well. Like I say, they're not a bad side. They're beating teams above us before in cup runs. They're going to fancy that. We've just got to be really physically, because they're quite a physical side. They're not dirty, but they're quite a physical side. They need that. In terms of team selection, boys, because me and Bungie have had a chat because we're getting to that stage where we're starting to get boys back. I mean, Jason won't play today, nor will Rich probably could have been on the bench today, but I've ruled that out for myself. I want him to get 100% fit, just like I want Jason to be 100% fit for when we go on Tuesday. I don't want people continuously carrying injuries. I'd just rather get 100% fit and we can have the season we want. There's one notable change, is that Ben will come in and start at right back. So we want to use that opportunity. It's important that we get everyone battle ready, as and when they're needed. Ben's obviously just come back from injury, short of minutes. It's the last bit of pre-season, so he will start today. Barney will come out. I've had a chat with Barney. We'd be more than happy with the back four. Really, really happy. But he's a big player for us, and it's important that we carry 3 full-backs and all 3 of them are ready to play. And then hopefully, we're looking to get 60 minutes in his legs today, doing the world of good and setting up for the rest of the season. The 2 centre-halves, I say the boy up top's meant to be a bit of a handful, backs in, quite strong, got to be aggressive, meet aggression with aggression. Make sure when we go out for our headers, we're aggressive as well. 2 wide boys, they're both right-footed, so we're going to be coming on the stronger side. 2 centre-halves, not massive mid-range. The right-backs are basically a centre-half and a right-back, so it's quite slow and basic, good in the air but quite slow. Set plays, the 10 and the 6, the centre-half and the 10 of their threatening. The rest of the team selection will be as Folkestone. So 1 change with Folkestone. So the boys in midfield will be exactly the same. What I will say on that is that I want us to trust Freddie more with the ball. Regardless of if he's got someone because if we don't pass to him, if someone stands next to him, it'll be a stupid thing to do, because you can have shit players that stand next to him and don't give him the ball. Freddie is so physically strong that if someone's next to him, you pass it safe side to him, he will shrug him off. So if I'm a fullback, Ben or Colsey, and Freddie's making a little run, the guy's next to him, wrong with him. If he's this side of him, these markers are give it to him. He'll do bits like that. I think you've got to give him the ball more, just to get him in that game even more. I think he's doing brilliant, but I think we're underusing him a little bit. Just make sure we do the basics well. This is the key to these games. They're going to be up for it. Listen, this is their cup final. This is another one. It's going to be everything. You're going to get everything from the You're at home. It's a little bit soft. There's going to be tackles flying in. We've just got to make sure we ride that, and then we fight out. 2 wide players do you, whatever works for you in terms of what side. I'm pretty sure I know how that's going to go, but I'll leave that to you. So we'll be on the bench. Barney will be on the bench. Emmanuel's well again now, so he can be on the bench. Young Rowe and Martin on the bench, and the leader is again well enough to go on the bench as well. So we've got 6 on the bench. We've got good numbers, so that's good. Plenty of options, but attitude boys, make sure we haven't come all this way to toss it off. Just remember that, we come 2.5 hours. You win the next round, then it starts getting interesting. Then all of a sudden we're 2 games away from getting the League One club. We've got to go through these games, be professional. Folkestone away. Exactly what we've done against Folkestone. So professional. Just fucking turned up, rolled them to go. Okay?
Oh, is that basket? He's got a well done, is there?
Fish it. Yeah! I thought he passed it off the pitch.
I thought the kid... Get over, JT! Belly play. Fucking hell. Jay Leader, no fucking. Jay! You should go. He's missed it, Jay. He's missed it, Jay.
Yes.
He said he'd score 2.
You come in and you let him open the fucking running channel through. 2-5, it's all over. Ben, Roxton, Ben. That 23 keeps running off this side though. Ben, drop out then. Fippo, come alive! Turn Fred, turn Fred. Go higher, Ben. Bounce it. Drive.
He's fucking all over the gas.
Goal.
Oh my gosh. Nice, Mitch. Can't go back. Angles. Nice. Nice, Ben. Oh, hey, good ball. Oh.
Put him in, put Fred in, put Fred in.
That's a good ball.
Yeah.
7 wants no part of it. That's always a that's always a reaction. If you're 2-0 and you pass like this,
Race.
you're gonna start kicking or something.
Go on it.
Good decision.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah! Yeah, shoot him!
Oh, it's it, it's it.
Save, keeper! Why have we changed it round?
Fred up.
Goal. Yeah!
Save. I'm not getting fired.
Might as well just play with 10. Fippo, drop out. Can you not Fippo? Get rid. Hey, Fippo, come on.
It's your man, run off ya.
I'm on 6. Come on.
Why are you trying to bounce it? Just turn and go at it.
He's asked for it though, there, Charlie. No, that's absolute. We're 1v1, Nick. Where are you going? Nick, where are you going? Stay in there, Mitch. We've got the ball.
Oh.
Travel, go on!
Great ball again.
Well done, Lou.
Excuse me, do you mind? That's mine. Goal.
Oh.
Signing game's been postponed. Why?
Don't know. Doesn't say it. Just says it on the.
Fuck! Boys, listen, well done. Well done for the first 30 minutes. Really, really good. Scored 4, couldn't have fucking. The goalie's been their best player, and then it went to shit. When it went to shit, the 2 wide boys, Mark, gone missing. They fucking touched the ball, making shit decisions. Freddie ain't marking in midfield. The 22's running off Fippo, making shit decisions at the back. It's hard, boys, because you've done very well. I don't want us to be down in the dumps because you're 4-1 up, right? You've played well. You've done well. But I don't understand why we continue to do this all season. Just dangle carrots. You can't just do the basics really well. I just don't get it. Like, we just started to get, even before that goal, it just started getting really sloppy. Wasn't sticking with JT, kept coming back, or he's taking too many touches, and then the ball's coming back. We'll get out, when the boys are out at the back, and we go into midfield and we turn, let's just go forward. Let's just fucking go forward. Too many times we go up, and all of a sudden we just want to go back. And back. I want us to be patient at the back, but when we're out, we are fucking out. Because they're going, high line, standing there, going, with loads of space behind, long grass. So minimum requirement, if you're out unopposed, in midfield you turn out, or with 2 flies out wide, I'm just dropping it into that space. Minimum requirement. There's nothing else on. Wherever we've done it, that's it. The referee is shit. He is. I think you're going to get a reaction off them now. I think they're going to come at you. I think they're going to come and fucking pressure higher. It's fine. But you've got to learn as a group, you can't do this every fucking week. But it's as if we've got this little default in our brain going, well, we can't do too well here. Let's slow this down a little bit. Let's start making a few shit decisions. And now what you've done is, what it should be, you're coming at 4-0 half time, and we're talking to you about fucking being rude. And now, you've just gone to them, you lean on a little bit, the midfielders don't mark. The centre half keeps leaving me one. If I was a 10, I'd go, he just fucking runs off and leaves me 1v1.
That distance between you two, I'll tell you the reason why it's such a big problem. He's on a yellow card. So however which way you work it, and I don't need you and him shouting at each other for 15 minutes when the game's going on. That don't work for me. Right? Ben's higher, whatever. They've got it on the diag. What are they going to do? Are they going to get it down and pop it and see what they can do? No. They're going to hit a diagonal ball into that space. Get fucking closer to him. I'm shouting it from the sideline, desperately. You know this though. They're not going to play any other way. They're not going to all of a sudden go, fucking hell, we're going to fucking get it down and pop it. No. Do the basics in that space.
That whole goal, we'll show the goal, the whole goal, no one was picking up. They were passing it to someone. And even the geezer flicked it at someone 5 yards in the box who still wasn't fucking marked. Basics. That's what I'm saying about your levels. We've gone from looking different to we don't have the ability to go and mark someone. And it comes from one person not doing his job. He's just hovering around. You'll see the video. He passed his man on and then stood there in front of the back four, just like. There was overloads everywhere, he just wasn't marking. So I think second half what they're going to do, they're going to look to press us higher. So I think the 22 will play more like a 4-4-2. Okay, so Fippo needs to do more screening. Don't concern ourselves. If they press aside, they press aside. I mean, fuck me, what are they? First team never press aside. He's done it, he's dropped it in, we're out. If someone's in a better opportunity than us in the final third, just give it to them. Let's not fuck about with it. I just think we're just making it hard work now. We're almost getting too many fucking chances. And also there, like Colsey, if Reece is in the box 1v1, don't scream at him out wide, leave him in there. He's got a stiff centre half in the box, and you're screaming for an overload, like where the best you're going to do is put a cross in. He's about to go past him and shoot.
No, you've got to shrug that off, because if you can't, you're in there with a ball at your feet and one man to beat. I'm going, fuck off, Colsey, see you later, I'll wrap this in the bottom corner. That's you all day.
I get if Colsey, like with, there's been a couple of times where probably Feds could have slipped him in, where he's at the angle and he's bombing and he's in on goal sort of thing. When you've cut inside and you could reverse it and he's in, we're outside the box. I ain't got a problem with shooting. There's a couple of times I get that one, but the one when you're actually in the box and you're just going to drop it and shoot across goal, I know what he's going to do, and then we've rolled it to him and then he's jumped out of it and it's fucking end up kicking it back off him for a goal kick, and it's like, well, what the fuck's the point of that? Just think, sometimes you've got to be a little bit more selfish in there. So they're looking for that diag with Colsey, in there with your guy. They just seem to bang it in and a 10's coming off that. So he's dealing with I think Colsey's doing fine with that. Yeah. They're going to have to come and commit. We're going to fucking pick them off. Even if we're coming at half time 4-0, I was going to say this to her. I thought we was being too negative. When we're at the back, we're managing it, yeah, but as soon as we go out, with one good pass in and we're travelling, let's fucking go and score. Simple as fucking that. Simple as that. I think we need to be a little bit more ruthless and get our shots off, follow them in. But it's like I say, it's a strange fucking team talk, isn't it? You come in, you're 4-1 up and you feel like we're fucking moaning. It's a strange team talk.
Standards is
I don't want to take away the 3/4 of that half how good you were. You were outstanding. You were fucking outstanding. But I also want to remind you of, come on, you know how good you boys are. We're better than that last 15 minutes. I don't understand why we've gone 4-0 up and then decided to just get loose. And they were there for the fucking taking. These teams are like, oh, come on, fuck it. You know, you've just now, if you'd have gone at 4-0, you'd have been fucking ironed that out, you could have had a fucking easy half. Now, they're going to have a right go for the first 15 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, we can go and fucking score some more here. Not one bit fucking fearing them. But, don't dangle no more carrots. We get a chance to be ruthless, just fucking be ruthless. Do the basics really well.
Even number 12.
Narrow up, fit. Great touch. Great touch. Oh, stop it.
Hear that, mate?
Oh, he tripped over his own foot.
Oh, bye.
Oh, that was going well over there. Yeah, it was.
Oh, mate.
Coming inside shooting.
Stay away from him, then.
Oh. He ain't.
That's the second thing he's done. Now he's trying to go. Get out of the way, you three. Keep it. David, Helston.
Too tight, isn't it?
Keep tight.
Told ya.
JT!
Goal.
Yes, JT!
Well done, well done. Well done second half. No, it's good. Very, very good. Listen, this could have been a tricky game. You know, I know we've said a bit about the 10, but he's an handful, isn't he? The two centre-halves know they've been in the game, because the 10, he backs in, he pulls you. You know, it's hard to play against. And great education for young Martin as well. That's why we couldn't turn that opportunity down for you to get to time against that sort of player. Because you come across people like when we were coming through, that was standard. But they're the sort of players you come against, the ones who want to do elbows, back in, buy fouls, etc. So great education for you, mate. In terms of the second half, well managed. I thought there was no disappointed, obviously, for them to score, but look, you know, the 10, like I say, is a handful in the end. Loads of positive performance, but you come here with a side that's the league above. You look two. It was really well done. Again, we look fucking lethal in the final third. Again, the front boys are linking really well. Great signs for us. Boys at the back, well done, Ben. Getting your minutes, mate. Where are you? I thought you coped really well. You gone in? If we could tell a get well card, mate, we could have a little whip round for him. He's just on the gas and air at the moment. But yeah, no, it's good to see him get minutes. No injuries, that was the main thing. Like I say, we're in that now, boys. Now who knows what's going to happen? 2 games away and you could be told, mate. It's a dream, isn't it?
He's win that.
We have to let them win. Listen, if it's 1-1, mate, I'm going to give the call. Last, let them win. And you can move forward, you know, anything for the club. Now, I'm proud of you, boys. Like I say, really weird team talk. Never been 4-1 up and been pissed off. But you know what? I know you've been pissed off as well, because as I come in, I could hear Lou. Where's Lou? I could hear Lou having a moan up. I could hear Mitch having a moan up. That's fucking great science. That we're 4-1 up and we're fucking pissed off about that. About that one fucking goal. That's our standards. Now, it's easy now. It's so easy to get complacent when you're winning. You won 5 in a row, it's complacent. I've seen it. So easy. But the feeling that you get when you win, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. So don't ever give it away. Don't ever give it away. Understand that you've picked the right dressing room. You've picked the right people to get wrapped round. We're gonna back you. We're gonna coach you. We give you every bit of information. We told you about the 10. We told you about the boy in midfield. We told you about the centre half of digs. Everything we spoke about. We had someone down here on Tuesday night coming to watch them play. They wouldn't have got no information on us. They did not know what was coming, because I'll tell you why. Because they had no plan for what we was about to do. Difference. That's the difference. So recover. Potts Bar away Tuesday. Tight pitch. Tough place to go. We drew there 1-1 last year. I think JT scored in the last kick of the game. Colsey pulled back. Ain't going to be easy. I've been to watch them, but they're playing tomorrow. Playing Concord Rangers. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to have another watch of it, and then we are coming in. No, we're not in. I'm going to put something in the group. We're going to put something together. When I put the stuff in the group, just have a little. I know some are into it more than others, and I know
know Silly Nuts made a little sarcastic comments about I'm on page 40. Yeah, I said. But do you know what I'm trying to do is give you everything that I know, you know. And what you do with that information, some people would want to read it, some people won't. But it's always important to understand, when I went to watch them, they were 3-5-2. Okay? They were 3-5-2, tight pitch which suits the pitch. But I also know the last, they hadn't won, and then they dropped one of their forwards and they won. So maybe they've now gone to one up front. So this is what I'm going to find out. I'm reluctant to tell you. But very different from last year, not as robust at the centre forward areas, more smaller. Ken Charles, who's at Enfield, is there, another guy. But the two big lumps before, there was us, they're not there no more. So yeah, they're a little bit different.
What about the 6-5 something else?
He didn't play, no. He didn't play when I was there. He did not play. The other one, do you know the...
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah, No. We lost him at our place and he ripped him to pieces, so we ain't got to be concerned about him. The other one is the younger one next to him. JT, forget him. Do you know JT? Do you know the younger centre half? The 6'1" one, the blonde there. He's still there. But the other one wasn't there. But we're finished with Vinesy. Well done though, boys. Well done.